Joseph and Mary left the town of Nazareth in Galilee to travel to Bethlehem in Judea. They made the journey because Joseph was from Bethlehem. The emperor had ordered a census was to be taken and that every man along with his family had to return to his town of birth. Mary was heavily pregnant, and it was not a good time for her to be traveling.
Little donkey on a dusty road, got to keep on plodding onwards with your precious load. Been a long time, little donkey, through the winter's night. Don't give up now, little donkey, Bethlehem's in sight. Ring out those bells tonight, Bethlehem, Bethlehem. Follow that star tonight, Bethlehem, Bethlehem. Little donkey had a heavy day. Little donkey carry Mary safely on her way. Little donkey, journey's end is near. There are wise men waiting for a sign to bring them here. Do not falter, little donkey, there's a star ahead. It will guide you, little donkey, to a cattle shed. Ring out those bells tonight, Bethlehem, Bethlehem. Follow that star tonight, Bethlehem, Bethlehem. Little donkey had a heavy day. Little donkey carry Mary safely on her way. Little donkey carry Mary safely on her way.
Now,
by the time they reached the city, it was full to bursting. Joseph and Mary trudged from place to place. They were exhausted and starving. They had knocked on every door, but always got the same answer: no room.
The very last door they came to was a very old inn. The innkeeper had just gone to bed as he had worked hard all day. All the rooms in the inn were full. He was looking forward to a good night's sleep.
Just as the innkeeper fell asleep, there was a knock on the door. The innkeeper got out of bed, came downstairs, and opened the door.
Sorry, no space, no room.
Wait, please. We've traveled a long way. My wife is pregnant. Even a small corner will do.
There's a stable around the back.
Mary and Joseph were delighted to have a stable to rest. They had to share with the animals, but at least they were all warm. The innkeeper closed the door, and then climbed the stairs and got into bed and tried to sleep.
A short while later, just as the innkeeper had fallen asleep, there was another knock on the door. So once again, the innkeeper got out of bed, came down the stairs, and opened the door.
Our baby has been born. We would like another blanket.
The innkeeper went and got a blanket for the baby and gave it to Joseph. Once again, he closed the door, climbed the stairs, and got into bed and tried to sleep. Just as the innkeeper had fallen asleep, he was awoken by the light of a bright star shining through his window.
That's all I need. What is happening in Bethlehem tonight? My inn is packed to the roof. I've had so many people knocking on my door. A baby boy has been born in the stable, and now the brightest star ever is shining through my window. How is a man supposed to sleep? It's going to be one of those nights. He laid down and tried to fall asleep.
Just as the innkeeper thought he was going to sleep, there was yet another knock at the door. The innkeeper got out of bed, came down the stairs, and opened the door.
We are shepherds.
What's wrong? Lost your sheep?
We have come to see the baby.
Around the back.
The innkeeper closed the door, climbed the stairs, got back into bed, and he thought to himself, well, will I get some sleep now, or will I have more people knocking on the door?
Just as the innkeeper had just drifted off to sleep, when once more there was another knock at the door. The innkeeper got out of bed, came down the stairs, and opened the door.
We are
The kings.
We have come to see Mary and Joseph. We have followed the star from the night. Back.
The innkeeper closed the door, he sighed a deep sigh. He climbed the stairs, went to bed, and tried to sleep. Next, he was woken by a chorus of angels who appeared in the night sky.
Right, that does it. I've had it. I'm going around to that stable to see what all the commotion's about. So he got out of bed, climbed down the stairs, went out through the door, stormed into the stable. He was just about to ask what was going on when everyone whispered,
Shh! You'll wake the baby. The innkeeper looked closely into the manger.
Suddenly, at that very moment, his anger seemed to fly away. The innkeeper thought the baby boy was so special. He woke everyone staying at the inn that night and asked them to come to see the baby boy too.
The innkeeper never did get back to sleep that night. Actually, nobody staying at the inn got much sleep on that very special night, the night that the baby Jesus was born in a manger.
Please join in.